Here's Frank Turk to tell us all what America's real religion is.
But I submit to you that a lot of the hostility that Christians experience, and it's mild compared to what they experience in other countries, but a lot of the hostility that Christians experience in America they're experiencing it because there's a new religion in America. And the new religion in America is the religion of sex.
Well, that does sound like a much more enjoyable religion. Apologists and proselytizers have their work cut out for them if that's the case, because it's not easy to make their religion of blue balls seem more appealing.
It's an old religion resurrected. No pun intended.
The funniest thing about Frank's dad jokes is how nobody laughs at them.
And what I mean by that is that you notice the battles that we have culturally. They're all surrounding sex, right? Abortion, same-sex marriage, now it's contraception that have to be paid for in the Obamacare and all this. It's all these cultural things. It's all about sex. The University of Nebraska wants to keep Chick-fil-A out of their, or at least some students do, off their campus because the CEO believes in traditional marriage.
You see, Frank, it's more a matter of minding your own business. Stay out of people's beeswax with respect to who their partners are, or whom they marry, or what they spend their health insurance on. And the CEO of Chick-fil-A doesn't simply believe in traditional marriage. He believes that non-traditional marriages should be prohibited. And not only does he believe that, he funds groups which lobby for it. Fundamentalists, and seemingly conservatives in general, will bristle whenever they are held accountable for their actions and say, "I'm being treated this way just because I have a different opinion." When frequently it's not just that they have a bigoted opinion, they act on that opinion.
The reason I'm saying this is because the elephant in the room for many people is not evidence. The elephant in the room is morality and accountability. They don't want there to be a God, and they don't want you, if you're a Christian, to impose your morality on them. That's why there's so much heat. That's why there's so much aggression. That's why people will shout you down and get mad at you, because they think you're going to try and take away something they don't want taken away.
Well, aren't you? You know, you might make more headway as an apologist if you were to simply say, sure, our religion tells you what kind of sex you are or are not allowed to have, but we're not going to write that into local or federal law. Personally, I'm not an atheist because I fear anything being taken away. I'm an atheist because I don't even understand what it means to say that a God exists. But if it is the case that there are folks who resist accepting the existence of a God because they fear what legislation that might justify, then just tell them the truth, that even if there is a God, that does not justify writing his rules into law, because it doesn't. As Thomas Jefferson wrote in the Virginia Statute for Religious Freedom, Almighty God hath created the mind free, and all attempts to influence it by temporal punishments or burthens, or by civil incapacitations, tend only to beget habits of hypocrisy and meanness, and therefore are a departure from the plan of the holy author of our religion, who being Lord both of body and mind, yet chose not to propagate it by coercions on either. You can prevent the issue from becoming political by refraining from making it political. To everyone who helps me out on Patreon, you're a big help. Thanks so much.